Have you ever imagined what it would be like if two of the world's most iconic predators, separated by millions of years, somehow crossed paths in a battle for survival? Today, we'll be pitting two legendary beasts against each other: the Smilodon, commonly known as the saber-toothed cat, and the Utah Raptor, a fearsome predator from the age of dinosaurs. These two creatures may never have encountered each other in reality, but in this hypothetical showdown, we'll examine their strengths, weaknesses, and unique abilities to determine which one might come out on top. Who would emerge victorious in a fight between these ancient giants? Let's dive in. At first glance, Smilodon and Utah Raptor appear to be vastly different animals, both in terms of their appearance and the time periods they lived in. Smilodon, one of the most famous prehistoric mammals, dominated the Pleistocene era between 2.5 million and 10,000 years ago. Utah Raptor, a member of the dromaeosaurid family, lived much earlier, around 130 million years ago during the early Cretaceous period. These two fearsome hunters would never have met in the wild, but in their respective ecosystems, they both held a similar role as apex predators. Smilodon's muscular build, formidable teeth, and sheer power made it one of the top predators of its time, preying on large mammals like bison, horses, and young mammoths. Meanwhile, Utah Raptor's agility, sharp claws, and predatory intelligence allowed it to thrive in the Cretaceous period, taking down herbivorous dinosaurs much larger than itself. Both creatures were perfectly adapted to their environments, but if they ever faced each other, who would win? Smilodon is best known for its massive canines, which were its primary weapon. These teeth, which could grow up to 11 inches in length, were shaped like serrated knives, perfect for delivering deep, fatal wounds to large prey. Smilodon's teeth were designed for precision strikes, allowing it to pierce through thick hide and reach vital organs in one powerful bite. But Smilodon's deadliness didn't stop at its teeth. This predator had a stocky, muscular build with incredibly strong forelimbs that were used to pin down prey before delivering the killing blow. Fossils reveal that Smilodon had a shoulder structure capable of generating immense force, meaning it could tackle and subdue prey much larger than itself. Once a Smilodon had its prey in its grip, escape was unlikely. However, Smilodon wasn't built for long chases. Its short, powerful limbs were suited for ambush hunting rather than pursuit. It relied on stealth and surprise, using the element of concealment to get as close as possible to its prey before launching an attack. Once it was within striking range, Smilodon would pounce, bringing its weight and strength to bear in a quick, decisive ambush. Despite its power, Smilodon had some significant vulnerabilities. While its sabers were deadly, they were also fragile. Fossil evidence shows that many Smilodon suffered from broken teeth, a result of their high-risk hunting style. If a Smilodon's teeth were damaged, or if it missed its initial strike, it could find itself at a severe disadvantage. Additionally, its bulky body and relatively short legs made it less agile than other predators, meaning it had to rely on close combat to finish the fight quickly. Utah Raptor was a formidable predator in its own right. As one of the largest members of the raptor family, it stood nearly 6 feet tall at the hip and measured around 20 feet from head to tail. Unlike Smilodon, which relied on brute strength, Utah Raptor's primary advantage was its speed, agility, and devastating claws. The most fearsome weapon in Utah Raptor's arsenal was its sickle-shaped claw, located on each foot. These claws, which could grow up to 9 inches long, were used to slash at prey with incredible precision and lethality. Utah Raptor would strike quickly and repeatedly, delivering multiple slashes in rapid succession. This hunting strategy allowed it to take down prey much larger than itself, using its claws to create deep, fatal wounds before its victim could react. In addition to its claws, Utah Raptor had sharp, serrated teeth designed for tearing through flesh. While not as massive as Smilodon's teeth, Utah Raptor's teeth were effective tools for finishing off prey once it had been disabled. This predator also had excellent balance and coordination, thanks to its long, stiff tail, which helped it make quick turns and avoid attacks during combat. Unlike Smilodon, which was a solitary hunter, Utah Raptor may have hunted in packs. Paleontologists believe that raptors, including Utah Raptor, often worked together to take down larger prey. This pack hunting strategy would have allowed them to overwhelm even the largest of herbivores through coordinated attacks. In a fight against Smilodon, if the Utah raptor was not alone, the battle would tilt significantly in its favor. Utah raptor's agility, and speed gave it a significant advantage in combat. While it wasn't as powerful as Smilodon in terms of raw strength, it could strike from a distance and retreat quickly, avoiding the saber-tooth's powerful jaws. Utah raptor was built for quick, agile movements, and its lean, feathered body helped it remain elusive in battle. In a head-to-head battle between Smilodon and Utah raptor, several factors would come into play. The outcome would largely depend on the environment, the strategy of each predator, and a little bit of luck. Let's break down how a fight between these two giants might unfold. Smilodon's strategy would likely involve stealth and ambush. In its natural habitat, Smilodon would use the cover of dense foliage to get as close as possible to its prey before launching a quick, overpowering attack. Its muscular limbs would give it the strength to tackle Utah raptor to the ground, and if it could land a bite with its saber-like teeth, the battle might be over in seconds. Smilodon's bite was designed for delivering fatal wounds, and one well-placed strike could crush bones or sever vital arteries. However, Utah raptor's speed and agility would make it a challenging target. Utah raptor, being lighter on its feet, would likely keep its distance at first, using its speed to avoid Smilodon's powerful strikes. Utah raptor's best chance of winning would come from its ability to outmaneuver Smilodon and land quick, slashing attacks with its sickle claws. These claws were capable of inflicting deep, painful wounds, and repeated strikes could weaken Smilodon over time. One key advantage Utah raptor would have in this fight is its agility. While Smilodon was incredibly powerful, its bulky frame and short legs made it less mobile. Utah raptor, with its long legs and stiff tail, was built for quick turns and rapid movements. It could dart in and out of striking range, delivering slashing attacks before retreating to a safe distance. Over time, these attacks could wear Smilodon down, making it harder for the saber-tooth to land a killing blow. That said, Smilodon's strength was nothing to be underestimated. If the saber-tooth could close the distance and pin Utah raptor down, the fight would be over quickly. Smilodon's forelimbs were built for grappling with prey, and its bite was designed to pierce through thick hides and bones. If Utah raptor was caught in Smilodon's grip, it would have little chance of escape. So, who would win in this epic battle between Smilodon and Utah raptor? The answer is not clear-cut. Both predators had specialized hunting strategies and unique advantages that could tip the scales in their favor. If Smilodon could successfully ambush Utah raptor and land a powerful bite, the fight would end swiftly in its favor. Smilodon's strength, coupled with its deadly canines, would be more than enough to kill Utah raptor in a single strike. However, if Utah raptor could use its speed and agility to avoid Smilodon's initial attack, it could slowly wear the saber-tooth down with repeated slashes from its sickle claws. In a straight-up brawl, Smilodon's brute force might give it the upper hand, but in a prolonged battle where agility and strategy play a role, Utah raptor's speed and slashing attacks could lead to victory. Ultimately, the winner would depend on who strikes first and how well each predator plays to its strengths. In the prehistoric world, survival was a constant battle, and the outcome of any fight between apex predators like Smilodon and Utah raptor would be difficult to predict. While Smilodon had the advantage of raw power and a devastating bite, Utah raptor's agility, speed, and deadly claws made it a formidable opponent. In this clash of the giants, the fight could easily go either way, and the victor would be determined by a combination of strategy, environment, and timing. What do you think? Would the brute force of Smilodon overpower the agility of Utah raptor, or would the raptor's speed and precision be enough to claim victory? Let us know your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more.